Good morning, everybody. It's the 16th day of December 2024. Christmas is next week. It's Monday morning. I've just finished walking approximately 7,568 steps, which is equivalent to 7 kilometers. And I have lost 421 calories in exactly 60 minutes. So essentially, I'm starting the week by doing a kilometer at under 9 minutes, approximately 8 minutes 50. So by the end of this week, I should be doing about 8 minutes. That's approximately 8 kilometers per hour. And I'm going to sustain that for the next month or so. I'm going to take a break during Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and the New Year holiday. You know, my my granddaughters have just walked in and they're stamping. Where are you? Come here. Come here. I want to see you. And they've quickly run to also do exercise and support their granddad. So they're screaming with happiness. They are both on the rower. I don't know how many they're going to be able to do. Now, allow me today to talk about raising children.
I got some money for Tamu.
Thank you.
Tamu.
Yes, that is. Say hi.
Ah,
Tell them your name.
my name is Nala Thiambo Ondo.
And your sister.
Shana.
Shana who? Shana Achi baby. Okay, so yesterday I posted that I've been married for 37 years to the same woman, and I'm not going to take marital advice from somebody who's been married for only 5 years, and I'm serious about that. So I got a lot of direct messages in my inbox, people asking questions, and there was one particular young man. We had a discussion, and he asked me, "Do you mentor people? Do you mentor young couples?" And I said, "Not generally, but if somebody comes to me, then I would speak with them." So we had a discussion, and I asked him if I could use his experience to speak to young men who may be in similar situation, and he said, "Please go ahead." So this is his story. He's raising two children, a girl of 6 and a boy of 3. He's alone. The mother of the children is not there, and I did not ask because he didn't tell me. So I have the principle of, if you're not told, don't ask. And I don't know the context of their not being together. Suffice it to say that he's been raising these children alone, and because of that, he has opted to work nights, 15-hour shifts, and then try to come home and raise the children. And he says it's been very, very difficult. So, firstly, is how to get a house help who is able to raise the children. But that's not enough about raising children. It's about coming home and helping them with their daily lives and answering questions. Why is mommy not there? And he says, this has been just killing him. So how do I answer this question? What's my take on this to this young man? What does he tell the children? It's difficult. And, life doesn't come with a manual that, one situation will be similar to another, and that you can take one and just copy paste to another life. So the examples that I give to young people are either straight from my life or what I have observed in people close to me, either familiarly or just a friendship. So I'm going to give my example to this young man, and I hope that it's going to be able to help him. In early 1997, I was working in JICA project, that is Japan International Cooperation Agency, while I was still in Cambridge. And I had come from fieldwork with some little money to spare. I think that time we were being paid 800 shillings per day as per diem. So I came back with, I think, about 5,000 shillings and gave them to my wife. And she said, "What's this money for?" And I said, "It's yours to use any way you want." And she said, "Okay." So she took that money, and that was the end of that discussion. So many months down the line, one morning she tells me, "I'm going to college tomorrow." And I say, "Which college? Who has paid for you?" And she says, "I'm going to the Kenya Polytechnic." "Where did you get the money to pay?" She says, "You remember the money you gave me?" And I said, "No, I don't remember. I'd completely forgotten about that money, because you give somebody something, you don't keep on reminding them or remembering." So she told me, "The money that you gave me, 5,000 shillings. I said, "No, I don't remember." And she reminded me. I said, "Okay." And she said, I kept that money, and I paid my first semester's fee to do diploma in medical laboratory technology. I said, "Okay." And at that time, our firstborn was 9 years old. The secondborn was 6 years old, and the thirdborn was 5 years old. So pretty young children. The first two were in primary school, and the younger one was in kindergarten. So what happens? She starts going to school Saturday and Sunday, and I think twice a week. So the taking care of the children, we didn't have a house help. We couldn't afford a house help. We were staying in a single room of 3 meters by 3 meters. So she would go off to school, and it was my job to take the children to school in the morning, drop them to school. I had a small car, Nissan Sunny B12, and pick them up in the afternoon, bring them home, make sure that I wash them, I give them their shower, and prepare uji or black tea for them. We couldn't afford milk at that time. So then make sure that they do their homework. That was 1997. After she did the first 2 semesters, I think so, she came to Cambridge for attachment with the Walter Reed program, and she did so well that she was employed, and she's been working in Cambridge ever since. This young lady who started in Cambridge as a junior lab technician is now a senior research scientist, finishing her PhD. Now, that's besides the point. So for the next, from 1997 through 2011, when she graduated with a Master of Science degree, we never saw her on Saturday or on Sunday, and it was my job to take care, bami usizungushe hivyo itakatika, to take care of the children. And I did that, and trust me, do I know how to change nappies? Yes, at that time there were no Pampers. There were what we called the napkins, which you tied with a safety pin. Do I know how to wash children? Yes, I do. Do I know how to cook? Yes, I do. Do I know how to take care of children? Yes, I do. As a man, did I complain? No, never. Those young men, 2 of them are doctors, and 1 is a lawyer. In 2001, June, she gave birth to our last born, and within a week she had to go back to school to sit for her end of semester exams, and she left me with a 1-week-old child. That 1-week-old child has grown to be a lawyer who is doing his master's degree right now. Now, what's my point? my point is, you just have to, as a man, don't be afraid to take on responsibilities, because they are your children, whether biological, whether they're not biological children, they are your children. You just have to take care of them, bite the bullet, and get down and do those chores in the home. Get down on your knees and wipe the floors, clean the toilets, wash the dishes, go to the market, buy food, and just take care of your children. I know that it's painful that this woman might come back many, many years later, and I'm talking about this young man's situation, and say, these are my children. Yes, they are her children, but children are not stupid, I tell you. They will remember who was there for them. Whatever they are told, they will know the truth. They know the truth. Just be honest. Don't say their mother is dead if she's not dead. Don't say, don't lie to them. Tell them the truth. They can handle the truth. Don't disparage their mother. Don't say bad words. Now, this is where the grandparents come in. You've just seen my granddaughters walking into the gym now and screaming their heads off. And now they're playing here. They're very happy because we as grandparents, we step in and help our sons and their wives raise the children with love and with a lot of care. Now, as a grandparent, I remember one time one of my daughters-in-law said, Babu, you're spoiling my children. I said, what have I done? She said, you're giving a lot of sugar in terms of chocolate and ice cream and pizza and whatnot. And I said, look, anytime that a child comes here, there'll be a tin of ice cream in the freezer. There'll be a cake in the fridge. There'll be chocolate. Her TV viewing will not be regulated. It is my job to spoil your child. It is your job to raise your child. So, young man, I really wish that your parents were there and that they can be involved somehow in helping you raise not necessarily staying with them, because we don't stay with our grandchildren, but to give that moral support, to give that loving atmosphere. That's what grandparents are there for. I really wish that your situation will change. But just like this young man told me yesterday, it's hard out there. And there are many, many young men and young women who are raising children alone. The point is not to be bitter about a situation. Yes, you can be, but move on from bitterness and just raise your children the best way you know how. Should you allow the house help to act as a mother to them? I saw this clip about a house help who was leaving a country in the Middle East. I don't know whether it was Turkey or another country. But this couple's children were screaming after her and running after her in the airport, meaning that these children were much more closer to the nanny than to their parents. I don't think this is a good idea. Yes, the nanny will try to be close to them, but be involved and be close to them as their parent, to be them as their father. Be there. Working 15-hour nights is not easy. It's tough, but be there. Bring home a banana, bring home a sweet, sit there with them there. I know, you're very tired, you just want to rest, you just want to shut off the world, but the world will not allow you to. So that's my take for today. I'll continue this discussion tomorrow. Bye-bye.